Yeah, welcome to this week's episode. Unfortunately, I did get another dog, or fortunately, I got another dog, but I didn't get it on film because the dash cam shit the tin. I had to reformat that. But as you can see here, we've got quite a bit of activity on the trail cams. That dog's just about stepped in that trap, but he's gone around, he knows it's there. Got a couple of cunning dogs here. Bit of a wily old fox myself, so I reckon I'll end up getting them. So this is at the Boneyard set. You can see that I also got a cat trap there. It's a bit small. I've since got a newer one of them. So hopefully we can get a couple of these cats. You'll see a few cats in the video. And you can see a bit of activity around that bush there in front there. So I ended up putting another trap in there. Had it in for one night, and unfortunately a cow's gone and dug it out. Got it caught in a hoof and just pulled it out. But got quite a bit of activity around here. So now I've got two traps there, one under that fallen branch. You can see me there. I've just been cleaning up my footprints after I put the trap in. And over on the other set of traps that I've got on the Boneyard, we got this dog. So a nice healthy boy, just over 16 kilos, so one of the bigger ones for around here. This one's having a good old chew on the stockyard set. So I'm going to move that trap to about where he's having a chew there somewhere and put it in off the carcass. I've got it behind the tree, probably 5 metres to the left of the vision. Here's the dingo set. So that's one of the dogs that got shot with no strychnine. So we've hung him up there. Don't have any footage of that one, but we've got quite a bit of activity around here as well. So now I've got a set under that tree, and you'll see when the dogs come in, they bloody go all the way around me set. So I might just have to do a bit more jigging around with that one. And also down that track, you see the dingo in the background, down that track that he's walking on, about 50 metres, I've just got one on a drag as well, because I've seen a couple of dogs come through there on both the trail cams. Just ordered another couple of set of trail cams. I'm only just using the cheap Temu ones, but they seem to do the job all right. I'm going to go with the Wi-Fi one so I can just drive up to them, download the footage, and then that's going to make it a lot easier, instead of taking the chips out all the time and taking them home and downloading them on the computer. So with these new cheap, they're only cheap, they're only about $60 or $70 a pop. So that'll give me 5 Wi-Fi trail cams, and I'll keep the other ones for some other areas. But you can see there's a fair bit of activity around here. Different dogs too, they're not all the same dogs. So you'll see a couple of the multicoloured dogs. One's got a crooked tail. That's one that we just seen on the Boneyard set. So these are the stockyard set. There's 3 traps there now. So I've got four in at the Boneyard, 3 in here, and 1 at the front gate at the moment. And I have been just moving them around and swapping them around a bit, just to get, I've just been going off the trail cam info. So pretty handy having the trail cams. It's a good idea if you're doing a bit of trapping, and just makes it easier. And you can see where the dogs are walking. This one here is just going to turn around and give you a nice view of his ass while he drops his shit on the ground there. And then I think he comes back and has a piss on the tree as well. Might be a different dog, yeah. I reckon this is that multicolour one that we seen having a gnaw on that dead beast. And you can see to the left of him there's another dead beast there, a different one. Yep, she's gonna have a squat on the tree by the look of that. Didn't look like a male piss. So I hope you don't mind it too much with the voiceover. And hopefully the dash cam footage is more reliable, and if not, I'll have to take the GoPro out and I'll do a bit of filming on the GoPro. But that's enough of me rambling on. You can watch the vision. I'll put a bit of music in the background. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers. See ya. Bloody cat's back. Oh, the trap's just turned up the other day, so we'll get him out there. I'm going to put that trap in that bush in that you can see in the background there, out of the way. Got a big cat trap. This one's only a little one. And we got that dog back in here. So this was just before we caught that other dog. So it could have been him, but I don't think so because of the bent tail. And look, got another bloody cat over here. This was just this morning, off the camera this morning, so I just thought I'd whack that in as well. Look, went and pissed just about a foot away from the trap, so I might have to swing that trap around the other side of the tree. And this was earlier this morning. Looks like a similar dog, it's hard to tell. And you can see the trap that's been pulled out in the foreground there by the cow. So I'm coming back here to reset them. So I'll reset that trap. We've got a bit of tuna for the cat trap over there as well. So I've moved the cat trap into that tree in the background there. The only thing I've got so far in the bloody cat trap's a crow. So I might have to work on my cat traps a bit better. I have caught a few cats back in the day in a cat trap, and foxes. So, but yeah, just resetting this one, sitting down on the job again, lazy fat bastard. So hopefully a cow doesn't bloody rip this one out again. Because as you've seen on the earlier footage, there was a lot of interest around that bush. It's actually a fallen down branch from the tree behind it that you can't quite see what the trail cam's on the tree. And they've had a lot of interest around that bush. So I thought I'd just whack one there, but unfortunately I can't really get under it enough to keep it out of the way of the cows. And there's heaps of bloody cows. See, there's that bent-tailed dog again. He comes over for a bit of a sniff. Hey peeps, old fat here. So I've got the Ruger American out here, and I've just got this Magnatech mounting system. So not affiliated with them or anything like that, but I've seen one of the other YouTube boys put up a link in there, so I contacted Bristle up and they sent me these out, so thanks to them. And how good are they? Like, they're really good quality rings and that. And I love how they've got the how many inch pounds for the top and the bottom, you know, unreal. Pretty good setup. So we'll have a look. I'll get it all mounted up, and then we'll get it all sighted in. So the reason I'm doing it is I was going to get a day-night scope, but I already got a thermal, and I'm a bit of a tight ass and I don't have much coin really, to be honest. So I've got a beautiful Hick Micro here. It does beautiful at night. Just in these temperatures in Western Australia, not so good during the day. But I've got a nice day scope there. I just run the, it's a Bushnell. Good scope, clear view. Which I need because I'm blind as a bat. So instead of running a day-night scope on it, I really like the thermal at night. It's just not quite as good during the day. So I'll get all this mounted up on the Ruger, and then I'll get you out in the range and we'll have a little bit of a look-see and see how it all goes. All right, see you peeps.